use that if you're going to play football. And that applies for most sports as well. So awesome. Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
So?
All right, if we just start in the middle here, guys, please. You can take a seat if you wish. All right, so the way we finish these sessions off is that we give the coaches a little bit of feedback. Okay, so just maybe think of some things that the coaches did well, some things that they can improve on. Okay, so down the track, they'll have to do some reflection on their session, so it helps if you guys give them some ideas on, in terms of feedback. So start with you, Campbell.
Well, I reckon one really good thing is they talked a lot and gave their drill into like real detail. They outlined it really well, so everyone knew what they were doing.
Yep. Anything to work on?
I think the talking side of things was a bit one-sided for one person, because I saw that Caleb wasn't talking as much as Luke.
Yep.
So maybe like trying to even that out of it.
Even that out of it. Cool. Thank you. Danielle?
They split the class in two, so you had more time in class.
Yep.
And I had really say the communication.
Yep. So we'll have to get comfortable doing this. Okay, so being able to give feedback to each other. So I'm filming it so these guys can watch it back and get something out of it. So try to come up with some good ideas. Nicole?
Like they keep going back to what they were teaching, so
Yep.
they like kept reinforcing that they were doing like touch and pass, and then like the communication as well.
Yep. To improve? No.
I don't know.
That wasn't me. They had a game which made it competitive,
Yep.
which meant that everyone sort of got into it quite a bit at the end, made it more enjoyable. And they could work on pass. Is there a pass? No pass?
Can you pass? Doesn't help them if everyone passes. It's all about
they could have
improvement.
worked on mainly the one-sidedness of teaching.
Yep. Cool. Rach?
I like that Luke called everybody's name out and then said good work.
Yep.
Yeah. And I enjoyed the game.
Yep.
Improvement. I don't know. I think I did pretty well.
Yep.
Sorry, pass.
So, we're just giving constructive feedback here,
Oh yeah, but I think it's me, because every time, not just them, usually, because I don't play sports.
Yep.
So every time when we play sports, like, I cannot really follow the instruction, because like too quick for me, but maybe because it's not my language and I'm not familiar with the sports, like, terminology or something, like, so it's a little bit slow for me to catch up. But once I'm playing, I kind of like get to the rules, but it takes time.
Time?
Yeah.
So if the instruction had slowed down for you, would that have helped?
And because I know it's mainly just me, so I don't want to like ask, oh, what's that? Because I'm going to ask a lot of questions. I don't want to waste everybody's time, so usually I don't ask. But yeah, for me it's a little bit hard. But it's not Luke, it's not Luke and Caleb, it's every time in here playing sports. Yeah, for me it's like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone who's listening should be sort of taking that on board. So you're all going to be coaching each other. So if you've been looking at your the sports profiles that everybody filled in, you should be taking those into account when you're running your sessions. Yep, Jack.
They made sure that everyone was doing it correctly. So
Yep.
they stopped and made sure everyone knew what to do, and the game was good. And to improve, a lot of players even out the talking training.
Yep. Mon?
I thought it was fun, like interactive, and then I think maybe an improvement was like maybe just like positioning
of yourself. So like when you're doing a drill, it's like pass and what stop, whatever. You guys are both like on like the very right hand side of the ball. Maybe if you were just like walking around more, you get a bit.
Yep.
You guys are really good.
Yep. So how many people got individual feedback? I'm just asking the question. How many got individual feedback on their performance? Sam did? Yeah. Was it specific? No. Or was it a well done? Yeah. All right. Thank you. Rose?
I think there's like lots of encouragement, which is really good.
Yeah.
Maybe improvements, maybe like add some progressions in for people that are like better.
Yep.
And like play football and stuff like that, and then just a bit easier for people that don't. Yeah.
Thank you. Shannon?
It was really good. It was fun. I liked how, if the touch and pass and stuff, you see why we're doing that and why it makes it easy and all that. So it was like an objective.
Yep.
It was really good to have. And it was good and competitive, which was really fun. Just to work on maybe just, go to each person, tell them what they could maybe work on. If you see them doing something that's different,
Yep.
tell them how they can improve on it. Or, yeah, it was really good.
Thank you. Katie?
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was good, like the competitive aspect to it. It made it like way more enjoyable, and everybody kind of bought into it a lot more by doing that.
Yep.
Just something to improve on would probably be like the skill sessions themselves, like standing in lines, like trapping and then passing was just real easy, so people got off task real quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I found myself wanting to kick other people's balls and not worry about mine because it was just really basic. So maybe just having like progression so that if we are finding it too easy, be able to move back or
Yep.
challenge more.
So progressions, what else would have made that a bit more interesting, the passing backwards and forwards?
Maybe putting like a time limit on it and saying, all right, as many passes as you can within
Yep.
this time or something
So
like
adding
that.
some sort of competition.
Yeah, just there's more focus with it rather than just being like, oh, I'm just going to trap into it.
Okay.
But I think because of their whole objective of communication with it, it wasn't needed to be rushed. So.
Cool. Thank you. Gabe?
I thought they were really organised from the start. I thought like having the team split already and not letting people decide what teams to go in was real smart of them. So
Yep.
everybody just went as they were told.
Was the team split based on what you thought their skill level was?
We mixed up like some people that had more experience with less people, so it's kind of even. You probably tell that the game at the end was quite an even game. That's
Yep.
what we kind of hoped for. So.
Yep. So more skill with sort of less skill?
Yeah,
Yep.
so it wasn't all just less skill and good skill.
Yep.
Yeah, like I thought that made it run real smooth. Like people didn't have problems, and just got into it.
Yep.
Improvement. Yeah, there wasn't really much, but like the talk, there's a couple people said. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep. Thank you. Shane?
It was good how they lined it out at the start and knew what they were doing, like told us what we were doing at the start.
Yep.
And how we didn't stay on like each drill for too long, like had quite a few so that we could just move on and get off task too much.
Yep.
And then had a game at the end which was fun and kept it going. Not like stopping and starting all the time with outs and like just kept it flowing, which was cool.
Yep.
Improve, just like even it out and make sure you know what each drill is so that you can present it well and quickly.
Thank you. All right. What about you guys? Luke?
Yeah, I thought it ran smoothly. Maybe we could have been better just with the setup, knowing like what we're doing. Maybe like having the cones ready and stuff, so we weren't kind of leaving our group and then doing the cones quickly and not rushing back to our group.
Yep.
But yeah, that was what we hoped for at the end with like, the game with the. But like as like people said with progressions, maybe we could have split it off into the less experienced players at the start. They could have done some basic stuff. We could have got the good people doing some more.
Yep.
Stuff. Then we could have mixed the groups and put the less experienced people with the good people and done it that way.
So what was your teaching method? So what were you... So if I looked at your session plan, what teaching methods, coaching
We're
styles?
doing like whole by whole. Then with the games, we're doing like an intense situation.
Yep.
Making it like intense for them, and then there was also we had, like problem solving as well when we did the game with the goals out the side. So we gave them a situation, and we had like more points for the goals out the sides than we did. So it was focusing on like the defending team getting those accurate passes out to the wide
Yep.
cones, and then we changed the teams up a bit
Yep.
to make it a little more even.
Felt a bit like TGFU as well. So there was some sort of drill stuff just at the beginning, but a lot of it was like modified games, small-sided games, where, you know, they were using the skills in game situations. So that's kind of that TGFU approach. So I thought there's quite a bit of that in there. Yep. What about you, Caleb?
Yeah, I thought it went well. I just, like for me, I probably should have just kind of just talk more and like know what we were doing a bit more, but yeah, other than that.
Yep. So preparation is key.
Yeah, definitely.
Preparation is key. So if you're coaching in a peer, I don't really want to see one person kind of just take the lead on everything.
Yeah.
So before you run the session, you should divvy up who's going to be in charge of what particular activity. So who's giving instructions, who's running it, etc. And then you have a lot more, you know, it's a lot more even in terms of me being able to mark it. It's just sort of seeing one person deliver all the instructions makes it real difficult in terms of what marks do I give the other person who didn't do a heck of a lot. So you need to be thinking about those sorts of things. Yep. So feedback. So we did talk a bit about feedback yesterday. So there's quite a chunk there about, you know, giving different types of feedback. So even if you're not seeing a lot of stuff that's going wrong, reinforce what's going right. So, you know, well done, that was great using the inside of your foot, great follow through. So even if you're reinforcing something positive with your feedback, you are giving feedback. Yeah, so there's two of you, so in that sort of line situation, you should be able to, you know, pick a peer, move through a peer and just give them some individual feedback. So that will be helpful. So be real strong with your close as well. So referring back to your goal, did we meet the goal? What were some of the key points that we talked about in terms of executing that skill? Can you tell me what those points are? You need to warm down as well, cool down. So that will be needs to be part of your session plan. So even if you're just running through some stretches, you know, getting each person to run a stretch, and then doing your close during that time, you need to slot something in there for a cool down. Yeah. So thanks for going first. I know it's not easy going first because then these guys get to use all the feedback that you've been given. So I really liked the activities that you used. I hadn't seen some of those before. It probably suited the group that you've got. I think everyone was able to participate pretty well. Maybe just add a bit of competition into those little drills, and just be thinking about the skill levels. So obviously you had gone through those sport profiles, so maybe just accommodating for the different skill sets a little bit more with some of the activities. Yeah, good. All right, thank you guys.